Hello everyone, welcome to my very first YouTube channel, which I have been putting off for a very long time because I am a little bit shy on camera, but I am trying right now to share with you some of my knowledge regarding physical therapy. So, welcome. And welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you can see, I have been putting off adding on more videos in my YouTube channel because I have been very busy for some time now. The videos that I put on the very first time was pretty much I didn't talk so much about it because I was just trying to record a full body massage to my husband, but someone requested that I would have to upload it in YouTube, and so I did it. The very first time that I would be able to talk and share with you my knowledge about physical therapy or how it's related to pain on a daily basis. It doesn't really have to be like major pain, but has to do with simple things as wearing the wrong shoes, a little bit more slouching. So those are the kind of things that I wanted to share with you. So I hope you are going to join me on this journey, and I hope you learned something from me. A little bit of background about myself. My full name is Mary Lou Minor, but my friends has always been calling me Alotte since I was young. I have no idea how did my parents call me by that name. I've always loved it. So I decided that's what I'm going to name for my channel. Now it's named Hangout with Alotte. But when I reached Canada and here in the States, they've always called you by your first name. So most of them called me Mary Lou. So some of you in there may not know me by my nickname Alotte, but some on the other hand as well, some would know me by Mary Lou and they don't know Alotte. I am currently working here in California in one of the best, very busy facility, but I kind of like it because I am back to where I love the most in treating people, but kind of like a little bit of combination between a spa therapy, physical therapy, and how it relates to your daily discomfort if ever you have it, or at the same time because I am also into a little bit more on the fashion side. Let's say, for example, is me wearing high-heeled shoes or something, and how it relates to how you walk and how it affects your posture. So those pretty much are the kind of things that I would want to be talking about. Probably you would see some exercises that I am going to recommend maybe. How are you going to do proper posture in order to give justice to what you're wearing? But it is pretty much more like lifestyle oriented kind of therapies. It's not necessarily be like all the technicalities about physical therapy and all that. No, that is not what I am hoping for. So probably going forward, wherever there are some questions, or if you guys have any body pain starting from the foot, knee, hip, back, neck, Usually, some of the people don't have access to physical therapy. And what they do is just they go online and look for some treatments for themselves. Yeah, for sure, you could always write me an email or something like that. That's how I'm going forward. So please bear with me as well that sometimes I talk a lot with a lot of ums and ohs because English is not necessarily my native language. As you can see, I am a Filipino. I want you to bear with me if in case there are some grammatical errors in how I talk and how I explain things because sometimes just it's just kind of like a little bit hard when I'm at work. I speak straight just English because I am the only Filipino in there. But when I talk to my husband, I talk in my own dialect, which is in the Visaya. And then there are some friends that I talk as well, which is in the national language, which is Tagalog. Sometimes the accent and my daughter straight speak English, so speaks straight English. So when it's kind of like you know my thoughts is sometimes it's kind of like hard to decide whether I have to like talk to this specific language or not. But what I'm saying is that I may be having a lot of grammatical errors. What I do, sometimes I use the medical terms. Sometimes I be like, and I may be using different words that's not supposed to be used. So just comment below and let me know. I welcome all criticisms, whether good or bad, doesn't matter, um, because my real intention here is pretty much to help you or help people to gain some relief if they are in pain or not necessarily just necessarily pain, but like in discomfort. Like whatever you learn from it doesn't really have to be that you have pain, but gain some insights about how you can prevent from feeling that specific discomfort. Or you may know some people or your loved ones that may need assistance as well. Like I said, not everyone have access to physical therapy. From what I've known, it's only on the first world countries where it is covered by insurance, but on the third world country, which I am one of them, being a Filipino, it's not. So it's out of the pocket. I used to practice in there too, and we are very limited in helping with our patients. Another aspect as well that I would wanted to share here is that I wanted to educate a little bit regarding physical therapy. I know some of the Philippines have already like background about what is physical therapy, but some of them still believe that we are doing massage therapy. At this point, with my latest practice, it's all combination. They just changed a different name. So for massage therapy, the name it as soft tissue mode, but it's still pretty much like more on the massage side. But at this point, there we have some other tools that you can use to address that specific therapy. Otherwise, it's also known as manual therapy. But anyway, most of the tools that I am going to show to you later on would probably be just very accessible on Amazon, anywhere. Those could pretty much be used like at home. It's not going to be too bulky. It's not also going to be too expensive. But everything in those should be a lot helpful to deal with some of the physical aspect of discomfort into your body. Okay, so if this is something that you think that may be able to help you, please subscribe to this channel and you could comment below as well. I will read as much as you can. I am a little bit busy as well with my work, but I will always have time to read on them. Like I said, I welcome both positive or negative one. Don't worry about that. So I hope I'll be able to assist you with anything, and I'm just so glad that I did this right now. Bye.